Wait a minute, this isn't Friday.
It's not Friday. It's not. It is Saturday afternoon. Hello, welcome to the UK Wrestling Arena here in Batley. My name is Brett Hadley and welcome to the pre-show for the UK Wrestling Great British Bash. I am joined here at the commentary desk by the one Sid Phoenix and the one and only handsome Henry Winter. Hello, Henry Winter.
Hang on.
What?
Why did I just get Sid Phoenix?
Come on.
You're the one. He's handsome and you're the one.
You know I'm bringing the eye candy to the commentary table.
Oh yeah, it's a pleasure to be joined by you both. How's that?
More by me.
There we go. So we are here for the Great British Bash tonight. The Great British Bash features a 30-person over-the-top rope rumble where...
It's too many people.
Too many people. There's 30 of them. We'll get to this later, but the winner is for the UK Wrestling Championship for all the marbles. The biggest prize in UK wrestling will be defended by the champion Mustafa Khan in the most unique of matches. But we'll get to that a little bit later. We also have some other matches, though, that we're going to discuss, and a match during the pre-show. Yes, we do. So, guys, I want to pick your brains about the other matches we've got tonight. We have got the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships on the line with the champions, A New Dawn.
We don't need to waste this time on that one.
Why?
Well, because it's an easy one.
Yeah, but we do because...
Oh, don't you start again.
Don't you remember last night? We disagreed. You said, New Dawn's got this easy.
Wait.
Whereas I said the Society have got the momentum.
Trouble in Paradise?
No, he does this all the time. Has Remus got pictures of you in the nudie or something?
No,
Has he got something on
I'm
you?
just seeing that they've got the momentum coming into this pay-per-view. They're on a winning streak. They've got the around-the-clock championship in their faction.
Wait, so what happened last night?
So what did happen last night?
New Dawn lost.
No, New Dawn won.
So
but the
they've got momentum as well.
Society have scouted them. They were sat in the audience last night.
So it will
Listen, here's time, early doors, for a painted Henry Winter, spoiler alert.
Not a
Andrew
prediction.
Jepson, no, it's a spoiler because it's not true. Jepson throws Remus Kane through the mat.
Literally through
scoop his body out from under the ring and he pins him.
So I think Henry Winter's prediction is that...
It's not a prediction when it's...
that A New Dawn is no way in hell going to lose their tag team titles tonight.
No, not a chance.
But Sid Phoenix, you're a little bit more optimistic for Remus Kane and Robert DiCaro, yeah?
To me, it's a 50-50 split. There's no guaranteed winner in this.
Get off the
fence.
fence.
Whichever one of them does the best.
Well, you never met a fence that you didn't like to sit on? Is that it?
You must have splinters in your rear.
Hey, I'm just calling it what I see. I've sat here week in, week out. The Society...
With me? Watch the same
I've
stuff?
given them the shot. I give them the shot because they've proved to me that they're ready.
He's got pictures of you in
They have.
There's pictures of Sid in the nudie.
Well, they have.
Kane's bag.
The Society have got their chance tonight to prove Sid Phoenix was right to give them the shot. When if they could dethrone Billy O'Keefe and the Man Mountain, Andrew Jepson, we've got a split decision. I'm like the guy in the middle here. I'm going to go with the champions though.
Yeah.
I can't see.
I've always respected how smart you are. Right?
Thank you, sir. I just can't see the New Dawn losing. Not on a night like this. It's a big night. We've got a big crowd coming in, still coming in the arena here, and I just can't see a New Dawn losing. To me, they've got the momentum, but.
Also, let's talk about it seriously. If we're going to talk about this from a wrestling perspective, they've got the unbelievable talent that is the anarchist Billy O'Keefe.
And he really is.
Pure raw ability.
Unreal.
And then
that
they've
boy.
got a freak in Andrew Jepson. We're talking about a super heavyweight that moves like a cruiser.
This is it. He's not just a big man mountain like his nickname is. He is a fast guy. He can fly.
It's interesting you brought up his nicknames, Brett, because we've got a couple of T-shirt ideas for the man mountain.
Have you?
Thinking the human Himalayas.
Okay, yeah, mountains. I got you. Yeah.
People Pennines.
Not really mountains, but
all these T-shirts available at ukwrestling.tv/Henry Winter.
With all the profits going to.
Well, mine and Sid's honeymoon fund.
Well, I'm detecting a little trouble in paradise here. You're already disagreeing with each other.
We're going to take the Sid and Winter show on tour.
Oh, yeah. Up the Pennines.
Well, it depends on how many T-shirts people buy.
So we're a bit split here on the panel, but we will decide tonight the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships. We also have a brand new UK Wrestling Women's Champion.
Don't talk about this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're going to all be on the same page.
Wow.
Oh, maybe not.
I mean,
we may have a
because
somewhere in the middle.
Oh, Brett, don't let yourself down.
No, she didn't win the belt with honour and respect. She did it how you would expect her to win the belt.
Like a stinky stinker.
Like attacking the champion from behind.
The worst thing, she made me count.
She made you
the count because I was the only official there.
I'm still disappointed.
I had to do my job. I'm there.
I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah.
But
I'm disappointed in myself. And then puts the promo on me, telling me to stick it up my ass, is the word she said.
oh, lovely.
So
What a delightful human.
It's a pound in the swear box.
Definitely. Yes.
This is why we downgraded her to Leonie Bronze. Her attitude
Leonie
stinks
Bronze.
as bad as she does.
And we all agreed we're all hoping that Luna Rocks...
This is it. Luna, so what happened last night on Showdown, though? How did this match come about with Luna Rocks? Was there...
She actually said it. She wanted the rematch, obviously. Luna Rocks coming back after 2 years away from the UKW. Back defeated her, so she wanted that rematch.
And then I graciously, as assistant general manager of Friday Night Showdown, made that happen, made that official.
So the returning Luna Rocks returns once again to pay-per-view tonight. And will challenge. Is this for the UK Wrestling Women's? Is Leonie going to be a fighting champion
for 23 hours?
Or is she going to be a one-day champion?
This is it.
23 hours.
Will it be one of the shortest reigns we've ever had? Not counting the around the clock championship, but will this be one of the shortest reigns in wrestling history?
Wait, this isn't something that I'm very proud of. But Jonathan Sedgwick once held the UKW heavyweight title for about 37 seconds.
True. Yeah.
But not going that, is Leonie Rose going to bring the Persian Empire with her?
Of course she is.
I can't see her not doing.
Of course she is.
She can't, there's no doubt that she'll have the backup of Mustafa Khan and Duncan and...
Who?
Anybody else?
Who?
Oh, he always says who. Just ignore him. Because he doesn't call him the
Old
real
man,
name.
Funky Donkey and the Wolf Boy.
I'll call him Big
Thank
Duncan,
you.
but...
Yes, I do as well.
The big's irrelevant, Brett. Everyone
Why
can
is it
see he's
irrelevant?
big.
You
can see he's big. He's massive.
Even I can see it.
I think people, if he ever climbs up a hill, people can see him from space. He's an enormous human.
He really is.
So the big is an absolute waste of time. Just Duncan will suffice. No one's going to say like, "Oh, do you mean little Duncan?" No, of course we don't. We mean Funky Donkey. He's massive.
Funky. I wouldn't dare you to call it him to his face because you'd just do it.
Yeah, I have no issues.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Will Leonie Rose be a defending champion, or will she lose that belt after that dream ticket was with her for absolutely months and months and months? We were teasing when she was going to cash it in. She did it at the most opportune of times.
Blindsiding our former champion.
Stop trying to sugarcoat it. It was disgusting.
It was a underhand, but you would expect nothing less.
That is true. Stinky behaved like Stinky.
You would expect absolutely nothing less. So Leonie Rose tonight against Luna Rocks. We've got the tag team championships, and we have your mate Duncan. Then I'll just call him Duncan in a match against Cerebral Steve.
The match that I have been looking forward to for weeks.
We've been excited about this.
The educated feet and the educated hands of Cerebral Steve.
But Mustafa Khan decided, no, Big Duncan's not fighting tonight, and pulled him.
Well, Baldy was on a losing streak that night, and he didn't want to see a third out of 3.
I got that excited. I was like, yes, finally we see Enforcer from Playtime Mafia against the Enforcer from the Persian Empire. Which one's going to reign here as the supreme one that you want?
It's the question that we will get answered tonight. Who is going to reign? Will it be the brute strength and the size and the strength and everything that Duncan has, or will it be the educated feet, and the striking ability?
Not just that, the grappling ability we've seen more recently from Cerebral Steve. He's been putting in a real ground-based match.
But how do you ground somebody?
Well, this is what I was going to say. You can be as big and as strong as Duncan wants, but if you're dumb enough to fall for a trap like Wild Shake threw at him last month, then a loss is a loss. Duncan has lost 100% of the last 1 matches he's been in.
It's not a good record to have, that, is it?
Streak.
It's not a good record to have. So who will be, like you say, you've got the Enforcer of the Persian Empire and the Enforcer of the Playtime Mafia tonight, colliding at the Great British Bash.
Not the December Bash.
No.
As the mayor of Munchkin City came and Carlisle.
Let's get to him. That's our next. That was a good segue. Well done.
This is why
well done, Henry Winter.
Me and Sid are broadcast colleagues and best friends.
There you go. So it will be tonight the grudge match between Cayman Carlisle and the guy who cost him, and he destroyed, the collective from the inside. He really did. JPR and Cayman Carlisle to collide right here tonight. What do we think, guys?
To me,
what do we think, Sid?
I'm not sure. Last night we saw Cayman Carlisle getting to the head of JPR. He was, at the end, he was just mad and he'd lost it. When he passed us, he was mumbling, chuntering to himself, leaving this arena.
Do you think it's becoming an obsession of JPR that, you know...
To me, he's got too involved in it. He's letting his anger now get in his head and not thinking wrestling smart. And Cayman Carlisle has got years of experience. And
yeah, a decade plus. We talked about Leonie Rose being a stinky joke and stealing a title, but being a little bit more cerebral, to borrow Steve's nickname, about how she went about it. That's what Cayman's made his bread and butter out of.
You want to talk about a snake?
I dislike the little weasel immensely, but...
And I don't blame you.
But what you've got to give him is... There isn't anybody in the locker room that Cayman Carlisle hasn't beaten at some point. He finds a way. We're talking about Steve trying to find a way against Duncan. Carlisle finds a way.
And obviously, if he's now playing mind games with JPR, and it gets in JPR's head, and JPR doesn't stay focused, it could cost him.
Yeah, people talk about cream rising to the top, but if you've ever seen a pond, scum tends to rise to the top as well occasionally. And that for me, describes Cayman Carlisle.
One way of describing him, isn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of ways of describing Cayman Carlisle.
I've got lists, we can reel them off.
I'm sure. We've only got until about 10 to 6, so maybe not tonight. Save that for another time. So, predictions, who do we think? Do we think...
I need to see how JPR walks out. If he walks out with a cool, calm head and he looks like the confident JPR we've seen in weeks previous, I'm going JPR. But if he walks out here with any chuntering, muntering, or looking a bit angry or out, I'm going Cayman Carlisle because I think his head will ruin it for him.
And obviously JPR got like what he wanted. He got the tag team titles away from Cayman, but will the obsession, like you said, of getting revenge, getting in... You know, Cayman Carlisle's just destroying his life. Will it be too much?
Yeah, this is it. For me, this is everything for JPR. Whereas to someone like Cayman, the career that he's had, this is just another Saturday night.
You think? Or do you think he will want revenge on JPR for what he did?
He'll want revenge. But he'll also be thinking about winning a title later in the bash. He'll be thinking about what he does next. Carlisle's got enough experience that this isn't the big occasion to him that it is to JPR.
And it is a big occasion, like you said, to JPR. He's focused solely on destroying Cayman Carlisle's. Yeah, he got rid of the collective, he got rid of the tag team titles, but now he wants rid of Carlisle once and for all.
And let's not forget something that Cayman Carlisle said to JPR during his waffle that he gave us yesterday out here was about JPR not quite getting the job done. And whilst the two of them, last pay-per-view event, won the tag team titles, it's worth remembering, without trying to put myself over, he lost that match that me and him had in January. He didn't win at Revolutionary Road, despite my arm being in 1,000 pieces more than it should have been. And so these things that Cayman are saying to him are going to start to affect JPR. Can he get the job done on a big occasion like Great British Bash?
And it will be a big occasion tonight, the crowd filing into the UK Wrestling Arena tonight for the Great British Bash. We will get to the main event, which is that huge 30-man match for the UK Wrestling Championship. So many factors to talk about during that match. There are so many possibilities, so many people who can walk out of here tonight as the UK Wrestling Champion. They've all got to get through the heavyweight champion, who is at the moment Mustafa Khan, the leader of the Persian Empire. And we will discuss that in a little bit. But we have a pre-show match. Yes, we do. The action will be getting underway in just a second. I think we're almost ready for the pre-show match here at the Great British Bash.
And to note, it is from the Genesis Academy that there will be two people.
The Genesis Wrestling brand on showcase here at the Great British Bash on the pre-show. You've got about 45 minutes to order the show if you've not done it on all the various ways.
Where from, Brett?
You can do it all over the place. Fight TV, the UK Wrestling Network, all over the place. Just make sure you're joining us at 6 o'clock for that huge rumble and all the matches we've just discussed right here. So we're looking around. Are we about ready? I think we are.
Should we just shout?
Shall we shout? There we go.
Singles match, set 4, 1 fall.
Thanks, Shelby.
Making his way to the ring first, Captain Dan Adams.
CDP. He's Captain Dan Adams.
This Captain Dan Adams.
Oh, straight out.
Here he is.
Wasting no time.
Captain's hat and all. That's a splendid hat, I must say.
Extravagant.
It is. What's he the captain of, though? That's my question.
Of the ship.
You can tell this man's been in charge of a ship before, look at
And his opponent making his way to the ring, Sebastian Mercer.
CP, we're going to rely on you on these. You're heavily involved in the Genesis brand.
I see these guys week in, week out. Here he is.
Two men on
Jesus, we can all see this guy.
Look at the size of him.
Dark room.
Sebastian Mercer. In some very, very bright attire, I must say.
Well, his bright attire's been laying a miserable attitude, it looks like.
I say, he doesn't look very happy to be here, does he? It's not like you and me. Not happy to be here at all.
I tell you what, he's probably heard CDP talking about the society winning the tag championships. Living
It's a
like
distinct possibility, I tell you. Sebastian Mercer not endearing himself to this ever-growing crowd here in Batley tonight. There's our referee Neil and getting them ready here. Oh, Neil, make sure there's no steel pipes in those tights.
I wonder what the SM on his knee pad stands for.
I think we might have just given that away. But here we go, the pre-show match here at the Great British. I nearly called it the December Bash, you know.
Oh, you were
Nearly the Great British Bash. Mercer backing Dan Adams into the corner.
Captain Dan Adams, he's earned that title and we will give it to him.
He may well. Nice waistlock takedown there by Mercer. Grounding Dan Adams.
Look at
the arrogance.
Let's be honest, horrible form on those presents.
Can you do better ones?
I think everyone can do better ones.
Even I don't know if I could, but nearly everyone.
The captain definitely could.
Block up, collar and elbow, lock up in the ring. Now Adams with a wrist lock.
It's not going to improve his press up form.
Absolutely not. Go behind by Adams, a side headlock there. Holding on tight and takes Mercer over to the canvas. Mercer's shoulders are knocked down, the referee not counting. It's got a vice-like grip on the head.
He's not broke that grip at all there.
He spent many an hour out at sea holding ropes and onto the side.
There's clothesline there. Oh, and a flying clothesline that time. Mercer has been rocked here by Adams. Crossbody, get down there, Neil. Oh.
Just comment, they saw him hook that leg. Did you see?
We saw the hook.
I make sure I see.
I'm a fan of people who hook legs. It takes more power to kick out. It means more. This crowd on the side here of Dan Adams. Irish whip. Ducks under the clothesline that time and catches him. And
big belly to belly.
Nice belly to belly suplex. Also a hook of the leg, but only a 1 count.
Only a 1, not failing.
Not even 2 for Sebastian Mercer. Now just choking Adams with his knee over the ropes. He's got to the count of 5 to let go there before the referee disqualifies him.
He's not a very nice boy, is he?
He really isn't, no.
Oh wait, do you think the SM stands for his name?
You think?
Yeah, there you
go. It's a distinct possibility. You're on the ball here, aren't you, Emery? Also on the offense, so in the corner with stomps right to the midsection, is Mercer not letting the captain out the corner very much. And now back to the ropes he goes again, and dragging him this time all the way across the middle rope.
He needs to be careful here, Mercer.
Now you guys have been in there. You know what that feels like.
I don't. I know what it felt like to do it to people.
I know it feels horrible.
Many of the opposite ends of the spectrum here, folks. But yeah.
Captain's had enough now.
Captain firing back with shots to Mercer here.
Just offering his back there.
He's got him in the corner. Now the stomps are going the other way. Irish whip into the other corner by Adams. follows him in.
Squish.
He was squished in the corner. Another one here on the other side.
Oh, needs to watch out for his fancy jacket.
And the hat in the corner as well. Now face first into those turnbuckles, the top, middle, and
into
the jacket.
Oh, not the jacket.
The jacket gets it.
The disrespect throwing him into his own jacket.
Adding emotional pain to the physical toll.
Right to the side of the face.
Come on, Captain.
The captain crumples in a heap on the outside here.
Looks like he hasn't got his sea legs.
Nope. He's all lost at sea at the minute. Mercer follows him outside. Referee starts the count. Got till 10 to get back in here. Mercer is showing no mercy on the outside.
See, how come you never do fantastic puns like that?
I'm punny, thank you.
That's what Brett's for.
Irish whip into the barricade, and the referee is up to 7. We could have a double count. No, not a double count out here. Mercer realising that the count was quite close, and now he's got Dan Adams down.
Only a 2 though.
Adams struggling to get the shoulder up that time.
Yeah, it wasn't the quick 1 count we saw.
Absolutely not.
I think it's fairly clear who this crowd are behind.
Yeah, it's a big crowd tonight. It's impressive. I hope they keep the noise up all night. Made a good start though. Dan Adams though trying to fight his way back into this singles match. Flips Mercer in. Mercer ducks under just about. Drop kick there from Adams though. And a nip up.
Found some energy there to nip up here.
Might have found his second win somewhere. It gets Adams. Literally got Mercer on the ropes here, but Mercer again ducking under. Oh no, nearly decapitates Adams. And that's a bit of an arrogant cover there. 2 hands on the chest, doesn't get it done.
That's disgraceful. I cannot believe that. Words of his head in training, that is atrocious.
Disgraceful cover there. Now again ducking under once more. And again
just a club to the mouth.
And again a bit of a lax cover, and this time Adams got the ropes. Now Mercer again here at the count of 4.
I thought that was going to be a 5.
Yeah,
the hands didn't seem to break off the
sailing dangerously close to the wind here. There's a captain and sailing joke in there somewhere. This crowd getting on the case of Sebastian Mercer. Irish whip into the other corner here by Mercer. Misses though.
The captain quick out, Edger.
Yes, what's he doing now? Just a straight takedown. Is that it? Is Mercer out? He's not. That was close.
Good cover though, CDP, right?
Well, it was better than shoving 2 hands on his chest like Mercer did to him earlier. Now, is the captain going to capitalise? Takes him down, grabs the legs, looking for a submission. Boston Crab here, he's got a Boston Crab on him. Is Mercer going to tap out here at the Great British Bash?
He's a long way from the sanctuary of the rock.
He is, he can't, it's a long way between, somehow his strength of the legs. He's ended up on top of him here. He might have just, reversed it to a pin, but didn't quite get the job done. Like you say, he's a bigger guy, he's got strength in those legs. Managed to break the Boston Crab. Now Irish whipping Dan Adams into the other corner. Adams ducks under. Takes him down, and again.
A jumping forearm. You see him trademark the captain here.
That's a atomic drop there.
Right into his low.
Picks him up. Drops him down. This could be it. So close for the captain, Dan Adams. Nice combination though, he's got to stay on him. Don't waste time. I always say this, Henry Winter, don't waste time, capitalise. If you got a guy down, comes to the back now, what's he doing? Twisting right on the head. But Adams
Adams can't have any idea where he is.
Yeah, he can't quite get his... he did it again!
That time. I don't think he got it full.
No, he did certainly the second time in for the cover. This could be it! And there we go. captain with the victory at sea tonight, defeating Sebastian Mercer in our pre-show match at the Great British Bash. So much to the delight of this crowd in the UKW arena. Impressive showing by the captain, weathering the storm that was Sebastian Mercer.
We know that Sebastian Mercer has that discus lariat in there, but just unable to hit it tonight.
He just walked past us and went, "I'll get him next time," that's what he said. But not tonight, the captain with the victory here at the Great British Bash. There you go. And so he left his hat and his jacket though.
I might pawn them.
Pawn them, get them on eBay. Yeah.
Oh, what about stick them on ukwrestling.tv/Henry Winter?
Where all the profits go to Henry Winter Incorporated, yeah? Maybe. So we are live at the UK Wrestling Arena here in Batley, West Yorkshire. Brett Hadley with the one Sid Phoenix and Henry Winter for the Great British Bash, and it's all about the UK Wrestling Championship tonight. It's the big one. It is a 30-man over-the-top rope rumble with the winner leaving here with the UK Wrestling Championship. So the rules of this, quite simple. We start with two competitors in the ring every 90 seconds. I hope they got that countdown clock ready.
I'm just going to shout it out.
You do the countdown for us? Yeah. We'll have the countdown, and every 90 seconds a new wrestler will come into the ring, and you get eliminated when you're tripped over the top rope, and both feet hit the floor.
I guess we'll make sure we have officials around the ring to check.
Neil's got to have his wits about him. He's going to have a busy night. Making sure both feet hit the floor, and then after all 30 have entered, the last person standing after all 30 have entered will be the winner and will be the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Listen, obviously it's important that one person's going to win and one person's going to be UKW Champion, but more importantly 29 are going to lose.
Yep.
And one of them can and hopefully will be Mustafa Khan.
You don't want him leaving the way he's going to enter.
The thing is, like I said, it's random number draw. Fingers crossed, should we say he's number one?
This is going to be so important. The look of the draw can really, really make a difference. If you've seen these matches before, it can make all the difference. Mustafa Khan is the champion, but he could draw number 28.
He could draw number 1,
or he could draw number 1.
But then Funky could be number 2.
This is it.
Number 3.
Imagine that.
If that happens, we're in trouble, because that just means the Persian Empire has control of every time a new person enters that ring.
This is just
They've
one
got
of
90 seconds.
This is just one of the dynamics. This could happen. It's not, we joke about it in a laughing way, but it could actually happen. Yeah.
Unless number 4 is Cedric and he kicks their heads off.
So the former UK Wrestling Champion Jonathan Cedric will be in this. Also Joe Cedric will be in this as well.
I was going to say we had lots of complaints from... They tried pronouncing it, but it's the Persian Empire saying, why is Jonathan Cedric allowed? Last night, after being with the booking committee...
We haven't had lots of complaints. We've had one very regular complaint from one grumpy old bald man.
And he made sure that his minions, shall we say, put in the complaints as well. So we had to take it to a booking meeting.
We saw all the complaints. They came from M. Khan, Mustafa K.
And we said, because it's a 1 in 30 chance.
It is.
It's the reason why Jonathan Cedric's in here. There's a 1 in 30 chance he enters before, and there's a 1 in 30 chance he gets eliminated before Jonathan Cedric even gets to the ring.
Well, I think there's better odds than that as well, because you're not telling me that Khan doesn't have a target on his back. He's come out here week after week and talked about, I'm the best here, I'm the best in the world.
Well, look at him last
Everyone
night.
in the back is an idiot. He's come out every time and said it.
It's a fantastic impression, by the way.
Thank you.
I must say.
One of my many gifts. I can do other people, so this is Wolf Boy.
I'm
Wolf Boy. I'm Funky Donkey.
You're talking about Johan Hunt there, yeah?
No.
Yeah, he is, really.
You know he's raised by freaking wolves?
Yeah, I know about that, yeah.
So here's a question for you, Brett, because you might know. You're a man in the know. Me and Sid have been trying to work out how freaking are the wolves?
I'm not sure I actually want to know
what
the answer.
What defines a freaking wolf from
you
a
have
normal
You have to ask Johan that.
I want to talk to him.
Johan? So does that mean needs a special guest in Johan Hunt?
There's questions that need answering.
There are. There's only one show they can go on to answer the questions.
I heard a rumour saying there was only one place for answers.
And it is.
The Sid and Winter Show.
Do you sing the jingles?
Yes.
I know some jingle singers I can put you in touch with if you like.
top of camera.
So tonight, it's the Rumble. So there's all sorts of possibilities. There really is.
There's a possibility. Let's just say young Horace, 22-0, lost streak. Tonight he could become a UKW champion.
Imagine young Horace.
Sid, have you been drinking before we do these shows?
I'm not.
First of all, you're like,
is he your prediction?
The society might win.
Is young Horace your prediction then? Is that where you're going? Hey.
Sid, I bet.
Hey, come on, Sid.
Come on, then. I'll put it on there. I'll predict young Horace to do it.
Sid, £5 says young Horace is not champion come the end of the night.
Bless his cotton socks. How many was that? 22?
I'll give you 22 to 1.
22.
How about that?
Wow. He's got to win at some point, surely.
Exactly. And it could
or
be
has
tonight. He could become. Or we could see someone from the Genesis Academy. He could become our champion.
It could be tonight, but what it would need to take is young Horace throw in Funky Donkey, Mustafa Khan, potentially Jepson.
You say this, but they could have all gone. Young Horace could be number 30, enter, and there's only like 2 people, which is able to lift and throw out.
He hasn't been able to beat one person at any point.
The question is how do you get somebody like Duncan and Mustafa Khan, they're mountains and Jepson, like you said, the man mountain himself. How do you get that kind of guy over the top rope?
I'll admit now, hopefully the guys are all downstairs getting ready so no one's listening. But I gave Andy Jepson a bit of advice on how I think he should get rid of Donkey.
Did you?
And what he's going to do is he's going to come out with a hot dog in his pocket and he's going to throw it over the top, and we're hoping Funky will dive after it.
Not a packet of cheese, a hot dog.
A packet of cheese. That's what we saw City P in a packet of cheese.
I can't help that.
Sorry, Sid. Sorry.
We need to discuss this actually.
We do.
The 30-man Rumble is very exciting. But City P ate cheese direct from a packet earlier.
And we're not over this, folks. We're really not.
I tried to offer him a chip. He's like, oh no, I'm on a diet.
I can't eat a chip. I bet you just sat here and ate a bag of cheese.
Chip, but yeah, a bag of cheese.
Enough about what my diet is and what I'm eating. All right. Rehab out the minute.
We know what your diet is. It's all cheese. Maybe the cheese is going to. Cheese gives you nightmares, and now you're talking about Remus Kane and Bobby D being the new tag champs.
They could be. They could walk out. One of them could walk out of here the heavyweight champion.
Yeah, they could become tag champs and become UK.
Well,
we need to lay off the cheese,
we saw last month we had Billy 2 belts for a while. Didn't
we could have Remus Kane 3 belts.
What a frightening thought that is. Remus Kane is the current around-the-clock champion, right?
Because what we've got to bear in mind, the around-the-clock championship is not on the line when the Rumble starts, when the badge starts, sorry. So no one can get that around-the-clock championship off.
During the tag match, once that bell rings...
Once the bell rings, the around-the-clock championship
done.
Is not allowed until the bell...
Until it rings again.
Fair
is
enough.
The same for the Rumble then?
Yes.
But so where are we drawing the line? Is it once Remus enters, or...?
Yeah, shall we say, as soon as he enters, he's officially in this match, which is for the UKW Championship.
And so once he's eliminated...
Once he's eliminated, if
it's
someone
open season, Henry.
So what we're saying is, Remus gets launched over the top, Brett Hadley runs down,
pins him,
dives on him,
champion.
I was going to say, it's not going to be someone in the ring, because why would you throw away your chance to win the UKW Championship for the around the clock? No disrespect to it, but you want to be the top of the mountain in the
I don't know, the ATC is pretty prestigious, I heard. The one Sid Phoenix, former
when
ATC
I held
champion.
That, I got blindsided with a chair to the back of my head. It was dangerous having that.
Still not recovered yet.
He was distracted eating a bag of cheese or something.
Oh, God.
We're not going to let you forget that, by the way.
Bag of cheese.
There are so many possibilities tonight. The society could, like we said, one of them could win the championship. It's not,
This is the bonus. If you've got a tag partner or in a faction, if you're both in that ring tonight, it is every person for themselves. But for a period, you can use.
How you say is every person for himself.
Yeah, how far will that go?
Persian Empire.
What happens though, the possibility here is if we get to the last 4 and it is the Persian Empire left in there.
All members of the Persian Empire are just
what happens then?
Well, surely it'll become Mustafa Khan.
Still going to walk out?
I mean, we know exactly what will happen because I watched this hard-hitting investigative journalistic show called The Sid and Winter Show. It's available on YouTube. And Mustafa Khan made it very clear that the 3 members of the Persian Empire are there to help him.
Yes, he did make it clear that it's all about him. He's aging now and he's got people to help him.
How long are they going to believe that though?
Well, they seem pretty dumb and brainwashed.
Well, at the minute, Johan Hunt has won more matches than anyone in that.
See, this is an astounding fact that Johan Hunt is he still on this undefeated streak?
No, he's finally last.
Oh, well, there we go. The last time we were here, I was calling him on an undefeated streak, and I couldn't quite believe what I was saying.
He's still only lost once this year, though.
That's incredible.
He's only won 50% of his last 2 matches.
It's quite the statistic. Also, I was looking down the list here. The Yorkshireman is in this Rumble tonight, right? The Yorkshireman has not been in UKW that long, but tonight marks the fact that this guy is a Grand Slam contender. Because he has had a shot at every single championship in UKW.
Yeah, which is a lot. I've never had a shot at the UK championship.
You know, can you believe that?
Championship.
Can you believe that? Right? The Yorkshireman has had more title opportunities than you.
Never had an academy title shot.
I mean, it's an astounding fact, and I didn't realise.
This is disgusting. Where's the booking committee?
I checked out my facts earlier, and it's
Jonathan?
true. He really has had a shot. When he enters that Rumble tonight, he will have his shot at the UK Wrestling Championship. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Disgusting. I'll tell you what, whilst we're on the subject of the Yorkshireman.
Yeah.
This is a bigger guy than you first think. We were watching him last night in the tag match, and he comes out and he's doing the happy-go-lucky Yorkshireman thing. Well, this guy is what, 6'1"?
Yeah, it's not a small guy.
240
Yeah.
This is a solid piece of human.
It's a decent unit, should we say?
Yeah, big old boy.
He is, and he's from Yorkshire,
so the crowd surely should give him that extra fire up.
This is it. It's a big crowd.
A very excited crowd as well.
Yeah,
a very excited crowd.
It can make a difference, can't it, to your psyche? If you've got the crowd on your side, it can, G you up, give you the adrenaline that you need. To power through a match like a Rumble. Whoever is number 1, number 2, if they've got any chance of winning it, they're going to have to last for well over half an hour, 40, 45 minutes maybe even. But it's an endurance test, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say, whoever comes out 1 and 2, it's horrible to say, but I'm predicting they ain't winning.
And there you go.
Sid.
I have to say it. That's why I'm hoping it's Mustafa Khan.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Listen, but we're talking about it being a 40-minute-ish match. Mustafa Khan's just going to get himself into a corner. First of all, who's going to be able to physically... The only person really guaranteed being able to lift him over is someone like Funky Donkey, and he's on his side.
That's not going to happen. Exactly, yeah.
But the other thing is, who's going to go and try? Like, we're talking about a guy... His strikes are impeccable. You're going to walk over to the corner and get your jaw knocked off.
Mr. Kickboxing, boot in your face, you're going to go down, aren't you?
I just think there's so many wrinkles in this.
There really is. There's so many possibilities.
Team York's Edge having a wobble yesterday.
Yeah, but
they weren't very happy, were they?
Yesterday was very dysfunctional.
What happened?
Are we going to see Jacob Reed? What if the three of them are in the ring at one time? What's going to happen there?
Apparently.
Well, at one point, the Yorkshireman's asking for a tag, and we hear Joe Cedric last night going, "Get Jacob Reed here. You got him last time."
Wow.
He wouldn't make the tag. He was referencing that he tagged up with someone else.
Is not
whilst Joe wasn't here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we pointed out whilst Joe was getting thrown around the ring by the Persian Empire.
4-on-1.
Yes.
4-on-1.
Destroyed.
No Yorkshireman to the save.
He didn't come and save him?
He did not.
Wow.
So there is that you may see them absolutely explode in the middle of the Rumble and just
so many.
Wow. So it depends, obviously, like we say, the look of the draw is so important. Those late numbers, 27, 28, 29, 30.
We've got the tag team match, so there's 2 teams there. Depending how that goes, are going to be in the Rumble at different points.
Yep. Again, what happens if it comes down
You're going to have a happy team and a sad team, guaranteed.
Definitely. What happens?
I think it's just going to be crazy. There's the chance of Cayman Carl and JPR meeting again in the Bash.
Because if there's anything,
and be there.
If there's anything left of them after they have their grudge match, that is, it's going to be wild.
Like we said, the Enforcers could go at it again.
Yep, we've got Steve and Duncan.
If one of them isn't knocked out or absolutely destroyed after their match, we could see them both in the Bash.
So there's a question for you. Is Cerebral Steve's plan during this Enforcer versus Enforcer match just kick Funky Donkey's leg to a point that he can't enter the Rumble, so you don't have to worry about getting him out?
Is he going to try and do everyone a favour tonight?
He might do.
Just take Donkey out.
You could also have a New Dawn left as the last 2. You could have Billy O'Keefe and Andrew Jepson in there.
Go at each other.
I think they would.
I think those 2 would shake hands in the spirit of competition.
And then have a go at it.
Go for war and congratulate each other.
Yeah, which is fine. I've got no problem with that. That's the way to do it, in my eyes. There's so many possibilities.
Are we going to see Jonathan Cedric get back his UKW championship?
So here's my prediction for the Rumble. I've written it down. Cedric out first.
You think he'll be number one?
Everyone that comes in afterwards just gets super kicked out over the top rope.
Super kick party,
Sail through the sky.
So 29 people are just going to enter and fly out.
Yeah, I'm gonna warn the front row about flying bodies.
And it is quite a big crowd here,
Heads
so yeah,
coming off.
they need to all stay in their seats. It's going to be quite wild.
Funky. They're all going down.
So you think Cedric could get number one and then super kick everyone and just walk out of here with the belt?
Listen, I think let's talk strategically. There's no. I'm not claiming that there's any sort of ill play, but Cedric, owner and operator of UKW, if anyone could choose a place, it could be John. And I think he's smart enough not to come in last when the Persian Empire could have formed. If you're going to choose a spot, I think he would rather come in one or two.
Yeah.
Beat them in
and try and keep the ring empty.
Depends, doesn't it? Everybody will have a strategy, but it is the look of the draw that is so important. It really is. So lots to come right here tonight. So, I mean, going out on a limb, Sydney Phoenix, do you have one prediction for the Rumble?
I've been told I've got to go Young Horace after bigging him up. I've got to pick Young Horace. So
are you legit picking Young Horace?
Easy money for winner.
Wow. Okay. Henry Winter, have you got an overall prediction?
I said Jonathan Cedric out early, kicks everyone's head off.
Are you putting your bet on that as well, sir?
I'll put a bet on that.
Wow.
My contract's worth more than yours, though, so I don't know if you want to take those.
No, I'm not sure. You know, it all depends on the look of the draw. I mean, if Mustafa Khan is out early, has he got the endurance? You know, at his stage to go 40 odd minutes, but then he'll have the Persian Empire.
Don't try and dodge this. Just pick.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm sick of watching these, Brett. I'm sick of watching these where you force everyone to give you an answer, and then you're like, "Oh, could be someone else." Nail one down.
I don't know.
Whoever gets closest buys the others a bag of cheese.
Okay. I mean, I think just because of the numbers and the fact, I'm going to say Mustafa Khan somehow walks out of here with that belt. I don't want to, but I think their strength.
That's nearly as bad as me having to count 1, 2, 3 for Leone Rose.
We're strength in numbers.
If we have to sit here and watch him walk out with that champion,
can you imagine?
We're just never going to live.
I don't like what I'm saying. You know, I hope, you know, for what he's done and the way he's acted, it would serve himself right if he didn't. But the strength in numbers, the Persian Empire, everything. Hey, Brett,
here's a link. You ready? There's only one way to find out who wins, and that's purchasing it live on the app or on Fight TV.
If you go on the UKW app, available through the Google Play Store or is it iTunes there?
You can get it on the App Store and the Google Play Store.
You can go to UKWrestling.tv and buy some Henry Winter merch.
And purchase the pay-per-view at the same time.
Purchase the pay-per-view, but
going back to
products on
the other matches, so we got predictions for the tag match. I was the Society, you two were New Dawn.
I can't go against the New Dawn.
New Dawn.
Women's match, we didn't really predict it. We said who we'd like to win. But we didn't predict who we think is going to win.
I think it's fairly clear. I'll be the one of us that has to say it. Leonie Rose and her cronies are going to find a way.
I think you might be right.
I'm thinking Luna Rock's up for this. When we saw her come back after 2 years,
I'm not doubting she wouldn't be up for it.
A fair one-on-one.
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
Yeah. So what we're saying is, if it's one-on-one, we'd all be happily to say
Luna Rocks has got a shot, but if it's Persian Empire FM, then no. You know. And then, what about the big grudge match then? JPR and the Weasel.
I'm going Cayman Carlisle. I think he's got
in his
enough in his head after last night, after seeing how JPR was, that I think Cayman's done his job before this match has even
could
started.
JPR be calling his bluff again?
Good show.
Making him think he's in his head, but in reality JPR knows exactly what he's doing and can unleash hell on Cayman Carlisle once again and get his ultimate revenge. What do you think, Henry Winter?
I think I know Cayman Carlisle well enough to predict that. I don't think he's not going to allow himself to be fooled twice. I think this has got Cayman Carlisle manipulating JPR and stealing one.
Interesting.
And you would
know. You know, you're the one person that would know Cayman Carlisle better than probably anybody on the planet.
I'd love to be wrong and watch JPR smash his face into them.
Fair enough. We will see tonight.
Use one of the many accessories he brings out.
And then it's the big one, Enforcer. Which one's going to reign?
Is literally the big one.
Is it Funky Donkey or is it Funky Donkey or Cerebral Steve?
I've been in the
I'm
ring.
going to keep calling him Funky Donkey now, and it's all your fault.
I've been in the ring with Cerebral Steve. He's the reason I'm sat right here. The moves he hit on me, I've never been hit that hard in a wrestling ring.
You're still recovering.
You also don't have the sheer size, and no disrespect to the power, and let's not be unjust, because I have been unkind to Funky Donkey, but without being rude, the body armour that the man's carrying. We talk about that Heartstopper kick, and you, despite the cheese that we see you shoveling into your mouth, have considerably less protection around yours than Funky Donkey does. I can't see a world. Again, it's similar to the JPR Cayman Carlisle. I would love for Steve to come out, kick his legs off from under his body,
and then kick him in the face,
and then kick his face through the back of his head. But I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I've got to go with you here.
I think Duncan's getting hold of him and throwing him around like a ragdoll, unfortunately. Yeah,
I think the size, the strength, the intimidating force that is Big Funky Donkey Duncan will somehow find a way here to combat the educated feet of Cerebral Steve. Sid, who are you going with?
Cerebral Steve.
Yeah?
I think you're confused.
I'm 100% with him.
Steve was confused. We think you are confused.
Has he passed it on to me by
too much cheese in your head?
Are those blows to the head from Steve still affecting you somehow?
All that cheese.
But you really think Steve's got a shot?
Honestly, if Steve can do them strikes and hit and pinpoint as he does, if he can chop away them legs, if Duncan is on his knees or at any point near the ground, I think it's Steve's all day. Every target a kick, and that is going to take him out of it.
We will see. All the questions will be answered in just about 15 minutes right here. That's almost it for the pre-show. Make sure you order the Great British Bash, not the December Bash. The Great British Bash tonight.
Well, you can go back and watch the December Bash.
You can if you like. Yeah. But we advise you to order the Great British Bash tonight with that 30-man rumble for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team Championship, the Women's Championship, and those two big grudge matches with Cerebral Steve, Big Duncan, Cayman Carlisle, and JPR.
I'm excited, boys.
I'm so excited. It's going to be a great night of action, a huge crowd here in the UK Wrestling Arena. And we'll be with you at 6 o'clock. Thank you for joining us on the pre-show, and we will see you all very, very soon for the Great British Bash. Bye for now.